I've always been so curious about if these viral cafes are actually worth the time and money. Having been a barista for 2 years, I feel like I'm a suitable judge for this video. Now I'm sacrificing my bank account here, so please, if you guys could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Now the first cafe I'll be going to is Qima in Fitzrovia. It's known to be quite a sustainable cafe since each coffee sold goes to a farmer, but also it's quite bougie and you'll see in the video why. Now the next cafe I'll be going to is a Japanese inspired cafe called Ometesando Koffee. With its minimalistic Japanese interior and menu, some people say it's overrated, but we'll be the judge of that. Now the third cafe I'll be going to is Monmouth Coffee Company. This coffee shop has been around for a very long time. It's liked because of its cozy atmosphere and its wooden rusted interior. So I'll be judging these cafes by one, their coffee quality and taste, but also the atmosphere and the experience. Let's go to the first place. But the first coffee of the day is flat white, oat flat white. I'll be going to several different coffee shops and testing out their flat whites to see which of these coffee shops are the best. I went to Qima and everything was so luxury. Like, even look at the cup, look at the top. Like, who gets lids like this, you know? And the barista there was very talented. He was actually very good. I saw one of the latte arts he did, and even when I was a barista, I could have barely done any latte art. Like, I could do a heart and a few other things, and like a tulip, but he was doing up snowman on the coffee, so it was good. But now let me try the oat flat white. There's no sugar in this, no nothing, just 2 shots of espresso and oat milk. Let's try it. It's not too bad, but I feel like this is a little over extracted. Like, the coffee has a very bitter taste. I mean, this is very over extracted. I think they use Colombia beans as well, so I don't know if that actually changes the taste, but yeah, this is very bitter. However, the oat milk is really nice. You know, some oat milks are too watery and they're like a bit disgusting, but this one is actually really nice and really smooth to go down. Overall, I'll give this coffee a 6 out of 10. It's above average. However, based on the caliber of the shop, I would expect a little bit better. But this is a good coffee, you know, it's not too bad. Like, I can drip. Oh, sorry. Like, it's alright and it's gonna get the job done at the end of the day. So in terms of the atmosphere at the coffee shop, it's very nice. I wanted to sit in there, but there wasn't a lot of seats left, so I didn't want to just, you know, take up seats where I'm only one person, you know. So yeah, hence why I'm doing this review outside. But the atmosphere was really nice. The music was okay in the shop. The decor was really minimalistic. It had this brown tones everywhere. Every time I taste it, I feel like it's getting worse. Like, it tastes watery. Like, the actual espresso shot tastes watery. Yeah, the balance is not good in the beans, but however, I'll say the atmosphere is good, the music's good. There's a decent amount of seating. I think there's downstairs seating as well. You saw the pastries. There's quite a few pastry selections. However, they look very sweet. Like, every pastry had like some sort of sugar glazing, and it seems very sweet. So that's one thing I'm like wishy-washy about. But yeah, overall, I'll give the experience a 7 out of 10. The coffee is 6, overall 7. Let's go to the next. So here we are with our second oat flat white of the day. I went to Ometesando Koffee. It's a Japanese inspired coffee shop, and it's very minimalistic menu as well. And I got an oat flat white. The atmosphere was very calm, very chill. There was really nothing much to the shop, if I'm being very honest. However, I do know that they have matchas and they sell matchas, so I think it's probably one of the more popular items that they have at the shop. Anyway, let's taste test this coffee. This is better than the coffee I had at Qima Coffee, if I'm being very honest. It's hot, of course. The balance and the ratio of the actual coffee itself and the way it's been extracted has been perfectly balanced, so love that. And then the oat milk is great. It's just, probably is better than the oat milk at Qima Coffee, if I'm being very honest. So yeah, this is getting like a solid 8.5 out of 10, the best so far. The only thing is that they had these bigger cups instead of the smaller flat white cups, so maybe they're just out of stock, or maybe they normally do it like this. But yeah, and yeah, this is just so much better than Qima Coffee, if I'm being very honest. However, this was £4, so it was 20p cheaper than at Qima Coffee, but the 20p goes a long way, honestly. Like, it's worth it. The environment was really good. It was calm, it was chill. There's nothing special, if I'm being very honest, so I'll give it a 5 out of 10 for environment. Quick service as well. Even though there was a little bit of a line, it went very fast, so that's good. And the coffee gets 8.5 out of 10, so overall I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So my experience at Monmouth Coffee was quite pleasant, actually. So as soon as I walked in, you know, they have a colour scheme that's like light brownish, and it's also quite minimalistic. They use a lot of wood in a lot of their decor and whatnot. And it was extremely busy. I walked in and there was a line. It was packed at the back as well, and at the front there was seats outside the front. And then I ordered my oats flat white, and they had reusable cups that they didn't have takeaway cups, so the cup they were offering me was this reusable cup, and it was £5. I was like, I'm not spending £5 plus the coffee just to have a reusable cup. So I decided to sit in, and yeah, the atmosphere was quite nice. But where they made me sit was kind of like a sharing cubicle, so I was sharing with, I think, 3 other people in that cubicle, and we actually spoke. And we're all speaking in that cubicle, just drinking our coffees and just getting to know each other, small talk, all of that. So that was nice, but I would have liked it to be like private, so I can actually do my proper review. As for the coffee itself, I asked for flat white, but there was so much foam in top of the coffee that made it seem like it was a cappuccino more than a flat white. However, I would say the actual espresso itself was very balanced, almost as good as the Ometesando coffee shop. Like the second and the third coffee shop, they're like neck and neck right now, I can't lie. But as for the environment, I would give that a 7 out of 10, because the customer service is also really good. They asked if you enjoyed the coffee and all that, and they sat you down really quickly, so that was really good. And then as for the coffee itself, I would give it was quite strong, I must say, so I'll give it 7 out of 10. So overall it's not a bad score. So my ranking would be number 1, Ometesando Koffee. That's number 1. The coffee was good, the environment was good, it was quick service, love it. 2 was Monmouth Coffee. It was really good as well, as I just mentioned. There's nothing really wrong with the place, and it's definitely worth it. But number 3 is Qima Coffee. It's a very bougie place, you could tell, and I feel like it's bougie for nothing. You know when things are just bougie, but you think it would be much better quality, much better like everything. The only thing that was of good quality was the cup, because as I mentioned, the lid was very different to what a lot of takeaway lids are for coffee shops. So that's the only special thing. Other than that, nothing else was that good about it, so that's why it's last for me. And the coffee was also very Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and yeah, and hopefully I'll see you next week, because I'm going to be consistent. Consistency is key. So thanks so much, see you next time, bye bye.